Yes. It is time for Quest for Glory 3, Wages of War. I'm planning to do the whole series eventually, and I'm going to space them with other things. Like System Shock, which I just did. This is the new old game, slots game. And let's get this started, but there's an interesting little dilemma, since when we finished Quest for Glory 2, we actually ended up with... Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Yes. Change directory to... LP, I think. No. God damn it. I have the worst memory for this kind of thing sometimes. Ah, there we go. It is the IP folder. And we will import my glory2.save. Character successfully imported. Here's the thing. We successfully became a paladin, so we have the choice to either play as a paladin or continue playing as a wizard and just ignore the whole paladin thing. And well, playing as a paladin is tempting because you get this flaming sword and there's some really unique paladin stuff that I don't think you can do otherwise. But the wizard also has its own little thing, and also when you're using a sword and a shield, you can't cast spells in combat. And I have been going with the wizard run so far, so I think I will stick with the wizard. If you want to know how the paladin plays out differently, well then, play the games, I suppose, or just watch somebody who does a paladin playthrough, I suppose, as well. The thief is actually pretty interesting because of all the thieving. There's places that only he will go. Which actually would be kind of interesting in its own right. But let's bring up the wizard. Especially since I'd be a lousy fighter. My honor is really high, which is awesome. Oh, you get 3 points. Do I want to pick up any of this stuff? Well, don't really need it. So I think I will just jack his intelligence up to ridiculous levels, because why not? And may as well round out a few stats, because also why not? My dodge skill is terrible. I should probably stack that up a little bit. I got 2 points left. Strength, why not? And let us go. Is there a magic stat in this? Yeah, there is. No, wait. Put these back, and I'm going to put them into magic. Same thing with these. There. Okay. Start. I thank you, Rakesh and my prince, for answering my summons. I have information for both of you. Yes! This one is pure point and click. There is no more text parser. Thank you! I think I just skipped some text. I apologize. Adaviz stood before his hexagram preparing to unleash foul iblis to do his bidding. Yes, this happened last time, we know. I'm scared to click. Here we go. Hear me, O dark powers, light the darkness and bind the bliss to me forever. Sorry, I had to add a laugh. I didn't fetch the candle, but that works too. I used force, but hey, whatever works. You idiot! You have destroyed my spell. Now you shall be destroyed. Oh, should I? Oh yeah, bounce spell. And he was doing the same thing, so we could just spell him to death. Apparently I also used force wrong, but whatever. So that's technically how you're supposed to finish it. You bounced your spell off the wall and into the flaming brazier, knocking Adavis to his doom below. Woohoo! When he died, his magical power was released, and I could sense the moment of his death. Such a release of power could be felt by skilled magic users all over the world. Woohoo! Still, there is some mystery concerning the death of Adavis. What, you mean like how falling off of cliffs never kills anybody ever? It is very disturbing that the body of Adavis could not be found. I just told you that! Even with all of my magic, I cannot determine who or what removed the body, or what became of it afterwards. I believe the unbinding of Adavis's power could well have other darker results. Yeah. Now we are again in my house in Shapir. Now, I figured we were like in the palace or something. He had become Prince of Shapir by order of the Sultan. Apparently they can do that. Rakesh now desires to return to his home in Tarna. Last night I received this message from the sorceress, Krisha, in Tarna. Krisha's his wife. Yeah. Please tell Rakesh he must return quickly to Tarna. There is serious talk of war. Ooh, that's not good. And I think only Rakesh can now bring peace. I believe there is more to this war than just the anger of two tribes. I believe that a demon has broken again through to this land and seeks to destroy us all. In 3 days, a magical portal will open in Shapir to take Rakesh back to Tarna. I suggest that if you, Prince of Shapir, wish to truly be a hero, because, you know, we're not a hero yet, despite saving 2 entire kingdoms, you accompany Rakesh. If there is indeed a demon, it is probable it was released into this world by the death of Adavis. And, you know, it's your fault, so you must stop it. Because it's your fault. I disagree, but okay. Here we go. We're at the palace of the Sultan. It greatly grieves me to say goodbye to such fine friends and honored guests. I sorrow to see you return to Tarna. I'm not quite sure what he did to serve the Sultan aside from sit outside of the Fighters Guild and not do much the entire time, but whatever. Uhura, warrior of the Simbani. You have been a most excellent guild master for the Adventurers Guild. I guess she's going home too. I leave Shapir with a great treasure, my son, Simba. Yeah. Apparently he views you as his son now. That's just weird. You will always have a home here in Shapir. Why, thank you. Can you please give me some inheritance or something? Oh, yes, you will. And my gift for your leaving comes from the gnome. Keep him laughing. I asked him for something that you would find useful. May serve you well. It's probably a pie and a hug. It better be like a pie or something. Sultan, the magical portal to Tarnia appears. From the title of this game, I'm not sure peace is what we'll find. Rakesh's walk animation's a little wonky, honestly. Oh, whoops, I skipped something again. That's the one problem with this, if you click at the wrong time. Krisha, you have met Uhura in Simbani village before. This is her son. Yay! Good to see you again, Uhura. Son of yours looks like a very strong and healthy young cub. Except, you know, not a cat. So, not a cub. Zuri Krisha. Thank you for helping me to return Simba, and I need to be getting back to my people. We will see her later, and probably more of these random foreign words. Farewell, Uhura. Make it so. This is the young hero about whom Aziza spoke with you. Adopted Prince of Shapir and most honorable man. Cool. You are skilled with magic. Know, however, that the usage of magic is forbidden upon the streets of Darnia. That's not surprising, in order to protect those without magic. Fair enough. Yes, this one uses point and click everything. And it has the classic Sierra top bar, and I'm gonna be so relieved for this, just because I don't have to do a lot of nonsense. Like, I can, like, just look at things. Like, to keep ahead of her field. But I see the puns haven't gone anywhere. The horned skull is actually no magical significance. I really thought it added a certain something to her workroom. Yeah. Miscellaneous stuff. Must be reading lights. Ceremonial mass from the local tribes. Ooh. Magical formulas, performance rituals, yada yada. Dehydrated tsetse fly rings, crocodile scales, and impala antlers? That's an odd ingredient. I see he's still injured then. She is a magician. And what's this? Nah, nothing important. It saves a few magic points, but rather than casting fetch on everything? What kind of mage are you? Alright. Let's get some saves. Let me get some saves started here. Because, you know, it is a Sierra game, even though it is also a quest for glory, so not everything tries to kill you instantly. Talking, you actually have choices. So you can find out all sorts of stuff about, like, Tarnia, and finding out it's ruled by the Lion Tars. Hope that you have the chance to appreciate the beauty of it. And you can ask about Uhura, and it says, yeah, we will see them again in a few days, for we will journey to our village, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, there's lots and lots of lore in these dialogues. But I don't think I'm going to be reading them all off, because otherwise I'll be here all night. Yes, this game has a... this particular one, you notice that each of the games have their own flavor. This one has a savannah jungle thing going on. Let's see. What's the deal with this war? Last couple of days finding out more information about this war. We can speak more about this later. Really? Oh, well. Let's see. What do you have to say about the war? The leader of the Simbani came to Tarna and asked us to ally with the Simbani against the Leopard Men. The Council of Judgment decided to investigate this talk of war. Yeah, I bet. The Council of Judgment decided to... speak with the Leopard Men. It was ambushed at night, and only one human survived to speak of it. Rishaka was the leader of the peace mission. Do not know. My magic tells me nothing. Oh, they have a daughter. Okay. Magic, what do you have to tell me? Teleportation and communication. The magical portal which brought you here is an example. That's awesome. Can I make portals? Magical portal allows people to travel across distances. Nah, really? It is a difficult spell to create, for it takes an incredible amount of magic and can only be done through ritual. Nah, really? It's a series of actions? Okay. What can you do? Okay. Yes.
Not now, Rose.
Are you not, young wizard? I can teach you a spell which will allow you to channel your energy. Now, it is not the time to speak of spells, though, young maid. I must talk with Rakish about many things. Ask me about magic later. Okay. I guess we will just wander around and see what's in the town now. Oh, that's convenient. We've got a inn place. Well, my friend, in 2 days I will stand before the Council of Judgment and speak of peace. I'd like you to be there as well. Then we can journey to the Simbani village. In the meantime, explore and enjoy Tarna. If you have any questions, you will find us here. Enter freely, and you will be welcome. Almost. Yeah, they need some time. Don't really blame them. As a matter of fact, a lot of the times when you come back to see them, it's really awkward. Let's see, what have we got? He's guarding. Let's see, I believe this is the apothecary's place right here, so... Oh, right, this guy. Oh, hi! Is the Prince of Ship here? People are talking about you. Wow, I've never met a real prince before. You're not really a real prince, you're an adopted prince. Doesn't even count. Yes, there's a hookah. Or specifically a water pipe. And just because I can, and I remember this because, yeah. Let us sit down and grab a puff. Oh, it's unlit. Do I have a tinder? I'm not opening that gift yet. It's probably going to explode. Darn, if I can't actually, like, light it, then that's pointless. I need, like, flint and tinder, don't I? Oh, let's see what's in this thing now. It's a heavy gift. Yeah, that's keeping laughing for you. Also a Smurfs reference. Alright, what's it got on it? The wrapping paper is all that remains of Cuban Laughs' gifts. You certainly have a strange idea of humor. Ah, there we go. Certainly interesting wrapping paper design. In fact, as you look at it carefully, you realize that it's a spell! Yay! You read the spell and the paper disappears. You now know the Juggling Lights spell. Which I can't show, so, hey. A bottle of rock polish and some onyx eggs. Tiny round seeds. Handy Hoyo's Hoya, whatever. 60s head shop. Only more organic. Oh god. Yeah. Probably don't want to go back into the apothecary's court. Let's talk to this guy. Who are you? Sadim Nafs. That means healthy soul in Arabic. In numerology, he's 8 and a Libra. Okay. Signs of numbers. The letters of my name add up to 8, which is a very rounded number. Yeah, he's a hippie. Purchase pills and potions. Yes. Help. What do we need? See priority or hero. Okay, sure. Whatever you say. What are pills? One pill makes you better, one pills make you well. And the ones that just give you mana and the that's a tongue twister and a half. Yeah, so there's the pills. We already have some, so I'm not going to be too worried. What kind of potions do you have? Pills and potions. Turner doesn't have a recycling center for potion bottles. Right. But hey, I think I have a recipe for one potion around here. Tad, he does the spell magic. What do you need for it? Look it up in my book. Alright, what have you got? Or more likely, what do you need? Oh man, I've already got most of this stuff. There's the bee's knees, and the abyss eyelashes, and a clear amethyst crystal out of sight. So he needs water from the pool of peace, and a gift from the heart of the world, and the fruit of a venomous vine. That really shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? I'm not quite sure why you always need to get a new Dispel Potion, and I also don't know why it's always a different recipe. What kind of plants do you offer? Plants are like people. They love to share their hopes, their dreams, their... Yeah, he's a hippie. I have not hugged a tree lately. Although I did hug a tree last game, so... Dancing with a tree. Seriously? Like desert play. Wait a second. He's dreamed of the tree. It's the feelings. Yeah, he's so hippie. Neat pyramids here. I wanted to find a place where nobody steps on your space. Magical tree somewhere in the jungle. That's going to be important. But for now, I think we're done with him. Let's see what else is around. This is the inn. I'm going to try to pronounce that. Welcome to the Welcome Inn. This is the Welcome Inn. That's actually a good idea. Or a good name for an inn. Known as the Welcome Woman. Right. Krisha, the Mother of Magic, has a room for you here. So the first door on the right after you go up the stairs. Why, thank you. Oh, we also have free food here. This right here is the notice board for the skin. And what do we have? If you're in need of magic, I shall be honored to serve you, Krisha. Good. What are the laws? Thou shalt harm none. Perfectly understandable. No magic upon the streets. Fine. Not take that which is not thine. That makes perfect sense. And behave with honor. Sure. Potion, pills, and positivity. Yeah, whatever you say, hippie. Oh, this one's, like, pinned on here. You need it? We got it. See us in the bazaar. The newly used emporium of irregular antiquities and interesting items. Now that's interesting. Oh. Is that a clown? It's a silly clown from Trial by Fire. Oh, it must be from the silly clown option. I don't actually know what that does. Nice clothing, and that's colorful clothing, and he's wearing Egyptian clothing for some reason. Who is this? The amount of food on his plate, that must be Oliver from the programming team. Well, we don't need to do much in here at the moment. Let's see. That's also the inn there, so let's go down this way, I think. It's so nice to actually have a point and click that's point and click that I'm playing now. Is that a moose head? It's a genuine imitation papier-mâché moose head. From the recycled props department. That explains why it's low res compared to everything else in the scene. A greasy-looking individual. A very sweet person. Alright, let's talk to some people. Sweeten your life today. Honey, Bazaar's rumor, honey seller. Okay, so he sells honey. Oh god, a snake oil salesman. Make your hair stay out of your eyes with oil! I think the oil is more useful for the thief campaign. Or the thief stuff. What kind of rumors are kicking around? The king wants us to go to war to drive all the humans away from the city forever. That's not probable. Oh god, here's these two. Hello, young man. Oh, hold on, he's old. Hello, young man. You seem like you could use some of our mostly new items. Oh god. They're junk salesmen. Right. Mostly new. In the world of sales, you gotta learn to accentuate the positive. Yes, you've got that right. Didn't say that. Wanna blow the sale? Just listen. For the saying, we have the finest selection of mostly new items in the land of Tarna. What can I tell you? You there, gonna buy something? I'm gonna have to charge you for sightseeing. Oh god, he's one of these. What kind of merchandise do you have? Well, I see a lot of junk and pans. Not really useful. Antique? Oh god. As I was saying, they're all real antiques that you won't be able to buy anywhere else. Right. Whatchamacallit and whatchamacallit. Pots and pans, pots and pans. Ceramic plates. Great. A Benny earned. Okay. Alright, we need to find the money changer. At least this one's probably not hidden in a maze. Finest of daggers. Damascus steel? Nice. It too is sharper than a serpent's tooth. It is small enough to be concealed up your sleeve and ready when your foe least expects it. Yes, he is the weapons seller. And he has a much better dagger than what we have, because we have a fine one. At least I think it's better. Ah, here we go. Oh, witness a dispute, do we? That's not right. What? And the judgment of the thief. The Council of Judgment has determined that you, Harim, have broken the laws of Tarnia by taking things belonging to others. You have shown yourself to be without honor. Do you have anything you wish to say before you are named honorless? Hey, big deal. Now, formally named honorless, so you have acted, so you shall be. The honorless one may leave the hall. Is that all you do? Hello, Council. Guards are the captain of the arm of this one. I didn't really help. I just got to chase the guy briefly. The Council of Judgment commends the Prince of Shapir's action on behalf of Tarda. Thanks him. Thank you. King Raja orders Rakesh and the Prince of Shapir to meet with him in his chambers immediately. He is power lounging. No. I stand corrected. She is power lounging. Wow. I stand before you. My friend, the Prince of Shapir. There we go. The Prince of Shapir, you stand before me in honor. Rakesh brought along this Prince of Shapir to help you bring peace. How can a human be of such service to a Liontar? Racist much? So, human, how do you promise to help Rakesh? Grisha is the magic user of this land. Do you think you can out-enchant her? Your companion is not much of a speaker, is he? If you must depend upon a human for help, your age has made you cowardly and taken away your honor. There's a little bit of tension here, I'm gathering. Rakesh, you of anyone should be demanding war instead of talking about peace. Do you not want revenge? The truth of what has happened to Rakesh has not been determined. When I know for certain, I will deal with the matter myself. I do not need all of Tarna to suffer the horrors of war for his daughter. Good for him. Very good for him. Ravage for the sake of ravage is pointless, mindless revenge. Ravage, revenge, I mean, is pure stupidity. Kish, you. Human, do you have anything important to add to this conversation? Let's not speak well. Human, you may leave our presence now. The king is an ass. And on that, I shall end this part. Auto-saving? I don't even remember there being auto-saving. Anyway. Hope you enjoyed the start of this game.